Hello, I'm happy to welcome you on our second webinar. I hope you have already watched our first webinar where we discussed on how to send products to eBay with Salestio. And in today's webinar, we will add one more integration to our webinar flow. It will be Etsy. So here we will use the Shopify store on how to send products to Etsy with Salestio. Okay, let's start here with Salestio open at the dashboard. The first step, as always, is to add the Etsy account to the app. To do so, go to Accounts, and here we already, So here we have the account added. This is our demo store where we will present everything. And here how it looks on our second store where none of the accounts is added. The process is really easy. Just click Add Account. Here you will need to give the name of your account. Let's call it Demo. And click Add Account. You will be redirected to Etsy to confirm Salestio's permissions and to allow Salestio send products to Etsy and also receive the orders from Etsy. Let's close this window for now. So here are our products. We have 2 sweaters and 1 t-shirt. Let's go back here to Salestio. So after the account is added, the next step is to create the selling list and add products to the selling list. So in Salestio, the selling list is a group of products that are connected between Shopify and Etsy, and also these products share the same pricing rules, the same rules on the Etsy categories and possible product attributes. Let's start. Add selling list. Let's call it demo. Here we select the account. And in Salestio, the selling list has 2 modes. One is product mode and the second is the collection mode. The product mode, this is the way to add products one by one. You can multi-select several products and upload them to the selling list. And the collection mode is more automatic. Here you select the collections and then the products are added to the selling list automatically based on the collection. And also, since the collection mode allows more automation, it also gives the ability to automatically export new products to Etsy. So in this case, new products added to the collection on Shopify not only will be added to the selling list automatically, but they also will be sent to Etsy automatically. Here, for demo purpose, we will use the product mode. Also, if the collection mode contains a lot of products, it might take some time to upload all products. So just for the sake of this webinar, we will use the product mode. Here you select the language. We will use English as an example. Also, the renewal options for Etsy listings. Etsy allows 2 options, automatic and manual. We will use manual. And also, if you would like to prevent any unexpected costs for the listings that you no longer want to renew, it is better to use the manual, but of course if you sell the same items all the time, you have enough quantity to sell these items without interruptions, you can do the automatic. It will save you some time and make sure that your listings are always active. Here, several settings from Salestio. Here is the global selling profile. This is a place where we set up product quantity and product price rules. By default, Salestio sends the Shopify product price and quantity to Etsy, and we will use it here. So here is our global profile. We will use the default one. Also, there is a description template. The description template, this is a place where you can set up custom description. By default, if you do not set up anything, Salestio will send the description from the Shopify product. And if you would like to modify it somehow, maybe you would like to set some meta fields to the description, you can create your own description template inside Salestio and then add it. I will show you it later because we will have some time for this later. For now, we will not add anything. So the next 3 points, Etsy shipping profile, return policy, and processing profile. These 3 fields, they need to be added directly on Etsy, and here in Salestio you can select them. We have already some profiles and policies on our Etsy account, so at this point we will just select them. Let's use my shipping return policy. Will be like this. And also about the Etsy processing profile, this is a bit kind of a new thing to Etsy. They introduced it sometime, but they also introduced it sometime, but they made them required not long time ago. So, for example, if you receive some errors like the readiness state is missing, so just so that you know, it should be set in the processing profile. Again, it is also need to be set directly on your Etsy account, and here in Salestio you can later select it. Let's use our items as ready to ship and with 1-day shipping. The next point is Etsy shop section. So this here is empty because we do not have this set on our Etsy account, but if you have the Etsy shop, you can also select it here. Also, one more thing here, important, we will not activate it right now, we will get back to it a bit later, but here is a checkbox to allow product creation. We will keep it unchecked for now. This button is required if you create a new Etsy listings with Salestio. If, for example, you use our app in order to connect your existing Etsy listings, this checkbox is not required, so it can be unchecked all the time. We will get back to the selling list a bit later and then select it. Also, here are some dimensions, weight and also length, width and height. All these fields are optional, and they are required only if you use flexible shipping, where the shipping rates are defined by the shipping dimensions. If you do not set anything here, Salestio will use data from the Shopify product page. So we will keep it as defaults. Let's click Add Selling List. Okay, so the selling list is added here, and it is empty. We created the selling list in the product mode, so it is empty. Let's click Add Products, and we will add all our products here. Let's click Add. Okay, so here are our products. 2 of them are with variants, and only one is just a single variant product. All of them, they are added in the not linked status. It means that they have not yet been sent to Salestio. And in order to send the products to Etsy, we will first need to add the mapping to the Etsy categories, where we define what Etsy categories all these products will use. And here, the products will not be sent right now, but I want to send at least one product just to show you what happens if you select the product and send it without giving this specific configuration to Etsy categories. Select the product and click Send to Etsy. Right away we see the linking error, and in order to see the details on the linking error, we can go to logs and check the logs here. And the error message says that Etsy category not found for product, please adjust creation profile. So this is actually what we are going to do right now, so we will add the creation profile. In order to add the creation profile to Salestio, let's go to Profiles, and here are Creation Profiles. Click Add Creation Profile. Creation Profile is Salestio is the place where you can define Etsy category, and you also need to add some specific details that that will show Etsy that you can sell such products. Let's go through these fields one by one. Again, let's name it demo. So here, listing title and list description, they are set to defaults. They will use Shopify product description. But again, if you would product title and product description, if you would like to modify this behavior, maybe you would want to use Shopify meta fields, you can also configure it here. So the next field is type. Just two options, physical or download, and of course both. We will use physical product. And then there are three important fields: who made it, when made it, and what is it. There are several rules that allow listing the product on Etsy. And first of all, you need to make sure that Etsy needs to make sure that you sell sort of your own product, because Etsy as a platform exists for handmade sellers who sell their own products. So here are some important configuration. What Etsy expects is that you sell your own products. It will be who made it, will be I did, or a member of my shop. It is important this field is combined with what is it. Here are two options: a finished product or a supply or tool to make things. And if you sell a finished product, in this case, Etsy expects that it will be I did it or a member of my shop. If you sell a supply or tool, in this case, Etsy allows setting another company or person who made it. Here is also another option: when made it. It will be made to order, or you can select the date. Let's use the recent date. Also here you can add up to 13 tags. You can add tags just by adding this plus icon, or also there is a separate option that you can use tags from the product. We will not do any of that. The only thing is also about title. Etsy has limitations on the title length, and if you would like, you can trim the titles that are longer than 140 characters. So this is the top part of the creation profile. It gives some general configuration about the listings, and let's go to our specific products. What we have here? Here we have three products. One is a t-shirt and two sweaters. What information we have here is that the product type, just a second, it will load. Okay, so here is the product type is men's t-shirt on this product, and on the second product is the type, it is sweater. I can tell you right away that it is sweater. Yes, so here it is sweater. Why this is important? When we go here to the settings in the creation profile, we need to add the mapping. Mapping is the way to tell that a specific product type or specific collection will be placed to the specific category on Etsy. Here are several options: product type, product collection, and product category. So as you know, Shopify also has this category here. It automatically defines the category, but of course you can change it if you want. So here we do not have any collections for our products, but if you do, you can totally combine them. Maybe let's say, like with this sweater, you have the product type sweater and you have the collection women, for example. So you can combine the mapping. We will not use complex settings. We will just use product type. Let's use product type, and we will use this men's t-shirt. Okay, so the next step, so here we define Shopify. Product type, men's t-shirt, will be placed into the selected Etsy category. Let's use clothing, and then men's clothing. and then shirts and tees and t-shirts. Okay, so here, depending on the Etsy category, you can add specifics. There is a bunch of them. They are not required, but if you would like, you can add them. What is important here is, since our product has variation, this t-shirt, it has variants in size. We need to transfer this variant to Etsy. In this case, we need to put the checkbox to allow variation and select the variation theme as size. And a variation option, this is the name of the variation option from your Shopify store. Here on our Shopify store, we have the variation option set to size. So we will select it here as size. In some cases, you might have your custom variation option names, maybe like t-shirt size. So in this case, you will need to select this specific option here. So in this case, the variation option size will be sent to the variation theme size on Etsy. And here is the scale option. It's letter size. Okay, let's click add value. It is added here, and add new mapping. Okay, so the mapping is added. This is here. In case you need to modify it, you can click pencil icon and change. And create profile. So the creation profile is added, and the next thing is to activate it in the selling list. As you remember, here we have the option to allow product creation, and at this point we are ready to select the creation profile that we just added and click Save Selling List. Okay, so the creation profile is added. Here is our, okay, so this was sweater, and we added the creation profile for t-shirt. Let's send t-shirt. We will get back to the sweater later. Send to Etsy. Pending linking. This pending linking means that the sending process is in progress. Let's refresh and let's view. So here it says link. It means that the product is on Etsy. We click view on Etsy, and it says, sorry, this item is unavailable. This is an expected situation, because on Etsy, when you create the listing, first it is put to the draft on your Etsy store, and just in several minutes it will automatically change to active. So it takes, it depends on Etsy actually, but normally it takes about maybe 3 to 5 minutes to put this item as active. So while we wait here, we will also, we have these two sweaters here. I will show you how you can modify the creation profile if needed, and we will add these two sweaters. Let's go to our profiles, creation profile, and here we added the mapping just for men's t-shirt, but of course we have different types of products in our Shopify store, and here we want to add several, like our sweater. There is no need to create a new creation profile. Everything can be done right in this one. Here we can just add new mapping. Let's select the condition. Product type is sweater. Okay, and again, Etsy category, clothing, and it will be women's clothing, and it will be hoodies and sweatshirts. And again, allow variation. Here we have also variations in size. Let's use size. Variation option is size as well, and then scale option, it will be letter. And click add new mapping. Okay, and here is our new mapping. It is here. So first you click add new mapping, and then you click save changes to save changes to the whole creation profile. Let's go to the selling list. Okay, let's click view, and let's select these two products. By the way, so here we can select just two products, but for example, if you have multiple products, you can, of course, you can multi-select them here. And another way is to, if you have maybe, let's say, thousands of products, you can select the whole selling list and click send to Etsy. You have already sent one of the products, like this product has already been linked. So in this case, the product will not be sent again, it will be skipped. So here in the logs message, you do not see that it was sent again. Okay, so all these sweaters are submitted. Let's go to our t-shirt, check if it's active. Okay, so here you can see that it has already been activated. Here is the size option, and here you can select the options. Here, the same option that we have in our store. 4 sizes here and 4 sizes here. Okay, so this is basically it. This is the whole process of sending the products. In some cases, when you send the products, the action might result in the linking error, as you saw it with the first product when we did not have the creation profile yet. So if the status is linking error, just go to the logs, and here you can see the error message. Resolve the error and then just send the products again. One of the common errors with sending products to Etsy might be, oh dear, you cannot sell this item on Etsy. This is what we discussed here in the creation profile configuration. Etsy expects for sellers to sell their own products. So the most common fix is to, if you sell a finished product, set up who made it to I did or a member of my shop. And if you sell supply or tool to make things, you can set it to another company or person. Change the creation profile, save changes, go back to the selling list, select the product, and send it again. This is basically it. We have several minutes, so if you would like to ask some questions, I will be happy to answer. And while we are waiting for the questions, I will show you how you can modify the price and quantity rules, just in case you want to be them different than you have on your own Shopify store. As I mentioned, this is set in the global profile. To modify the global profile, go to Profiles, Global Profiles. This is the first step. And when you add Salestio to your Shopify store, the default global profile is automatically added. This is the default profile. It uses the price mode from the Shopify product, and quantity mode is also from the Shopify product. But you can modify this. You can keep, for example, if you want to set up different rules for different products, you can keep the default profile, and you can add a new profile. Let's call it demo. And we will keep item quantity mode as it is. And let's say we want the prices to be 15% higher than we have on Shopify. So here you can add price ratio. There are a couple of shortcuts. If you click plus 15%, it will add 1.15. If, for example, you want 20%, plus it will be 1.2. Let's use 1.2. And here, this is a very simple pricing rule, like price ratio, but Salestio also allows for more complex pricing rules, where you can add complex formulas, where you can define different price ranges from the Shopify products, where different price rules will be applied. If you would like to set them, you can do so in the Profiles, Price templates, and then you will need to select the price mode to price template. We will use just this one, simple price ratio, and click add profile. So here we have our second profile, and let's go to the selling list. And as you remember, when we added the selling list here, we selected the default selling profile. So here we need to change it. We will use demo. If you update the default global profile, there is no need to change anything. Just update the product, as I will show you next. Here we change the global profile to demo, save selling list, and let's go here. A quick view to the price. So here is the price. This is the same as on our Shopify store. It's not quite the same because of the currency difference. Here we have our demo Shopify store currency is euro, and here we have US. So this is not quite the same, but just the main point here, the price is so, but we will see it changed. To update the price, select the product here in the selling list and run the update quantity and price action. It says pending quantity and price. Let's quickly refresh it. It is linked again. Let's click view on Etsy, and you can see that the price is changed and it added 20%. This is basically it. Okay, so I see that we do not have any questions. If you do have any, maybe you watch this webinar in the recording. If you do have any questions, just you can ask them in the comments to this video, or you can also send your question to support@salest.io, and we will be happy to help you. And thank you very much for your time today. And as always, we will be happy to answer any of your questions, and you can try it with Salestio. We have a 30-day free trial, so if you have not used Salestio yet, you are welcome to try it. Have a good day.